How time actually works, explained simply. Time feels obvious. We all feel it moving. We feel it passing. We feel like it goes forward 1 second at a time. But when you look closely, time is one of the strangest things we've ever tried to understand. Because the more we study time, the less it behaves like something that simply flows. Let's start with what time is usually assumed to be. Most people think of time as a kind of invisible river. It starts in the past, flows through the present, and moves into the future. You are carried along by it. You can't stop it. You can't slow it down. And you definitely can't go backward. That idea feels intuitive. But it turns out, it's not how time actually works. Here's where it gets interesting. In physics, time is not a universal ticking clock. There is no single now that the entire universe shares. Time behaves differently depending on where you are and how fast you're moving. This isn't theory. This has been measured. Clocks on fast-moving satellites tick slightly slower than clocks on Earth. Clocks closer to massive objects tick slower than clocks farther away. Time itself stretches and compresses. So already, something important breaks. If time were a simple river, it would flow at the same speed everywhere. But it doesn't. Time is flexible. And that tells us something fundamental. Time is not a background where things happen. Time is part of what's happening. To understand this, it helps to change how we picture time. Instead of imagining time as a flowing river, imagine it more like a dimension. Just like space. You don't move through space automatically. You stay still unless something moves you. Time works in a similar way. From a physics perspective, your entire life exists as a complete structure in space-time. Your childhood, this moment, your future, they are not being created one by one. They are already part of the structure. That sounds unsettling, but stay with it. This doesn't mean you're stuck or powerless. It means the universe doesn't experience time the way you do. You experience time because of how your brain works. Your brain constantly takes in information, updates it, and stores parts of it as memory. That process creates the feeling of now. The present is not a thing in the universe. It's a process in your mind. Here's a simple way to think about it. Your brain is like a flashlight moving across a very large landscape. The landscape doesn't move. The light does. What you call the present is whatever the flashlight is illuminating right now. The past is the part that has already been lit and stored as memory. The future is the part not yet illuminated. But the landscape itself doesn't change. This is why physics struggles to define now. There is no universal present. Different observers can disagree about which events are happening at the same time, and still both be correct. So if time doesn't flow, why does it feel like it does? This comes down to something called entropy. Entropy is a measure of disorder. The universe tends to move from lower disorder to higher disorder. Ice melts. Objects break. Systems spread out. And crucially, memories only form in one direction. You can remember yesterday. You can't remember tomorrow. That one-way buildup of memory creates the feeling of a direction in time. The arrow of time is not built into the universe itself. It's built into how information changes and how brains record it. This is why time feels faster as you get older. Not because time itself speeds up, but because fewer moments are new enough to stand out as memories. Your brain compresses repetition. Novelty stretches time. Routine shrinks it. This also explains why intense moments feel slow while they're happening, but fast in hindsight. Your brain is recording more detail. So time is not something you're inside of. Time is something you are doing. It's the way your mind processes change. And this leads to a strange but important realization. The future doesn't come toward you. You don't move into the future. Instead, you continuously update which part of reality you are experiencing. That update feels like motion. But motion is perception. From the universe's perspective, everything simply is. This doesn't mean choice is an illusion. It means choice is part of the structure. Your decisions still matter because they shape which paths exist within that structure. The experience of time is where meaning happens. Without time, nothing would feel like anything. No anticipation, no regret, no growth. Time isn't just a measurement. It's the medium of experience. And when you see it this way, time stops feeling like something chasing you. It becomes something you're participating in. That's it. Did you already know this is how time works? Or did something surprise you? And if there's something else you've always wondered how it works, leave it in the comments. Thanks for listening. Till next time.